Hey y'all, I haven't done one of my walking videos in a long time, and I thought now was the time to do it. Why? Because I just finished walking the whole neighborhood and it's finally worked, so I can tell you guys the same. I should stop now, but I'm going to let my bloopers go. I started a walk because I needed to walk off my anxiety. I couldn't sleep it off. I lack of sleep, so I decided to walk it off. But I didn't want to do a video until I was sure it was going to work. Yes, it's worked a million times before. This is why I walk so much, and why there were so many Riverside Rambles. I won't call it a Riverside Ramble because of YouTube and its dumb algorithms, but I will. What a gorgeous house behind me. Oh, got a bird mad at me. He must have a nest. He's mad. He's hitting things. I'll move out of his way. He's just protecting his kids. Whoa. Hi there. That was cool. Yeah, see, he's mad. He's mad. He thinks I upset his little... That's his baby down there, learning how to fly. And Daddy's mad. I'll let them be. I'd protect my kid that far too. Doesn't matter how big that monster, me, is. Anyways, so I went walking along. Sorry, I'm looking along nature. I'm starting to feel better because of my walk, and this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Let me show you directly. Make sure I know where the... I hope you saw that well. Now back to what I was saying. So I went on the walk and I walked quite a few blocks, and slowly but surely the anxiety started to dissipate, and I started realizing the only thing that's got me aloof and maybe not altogether a little separated is the fact that I really have nothing to do today. Even the few plans I do have are really not set in stone, and I'm not good at that. I'm not good at days that aren't this happens, then that happens, and I know everything. Weekends are much more difficult, much more aloof, much less rigid, and I find it, and much less routinated. You don't wake up at a specific time. You don't eat at a specific time. You know, see your son at a specific time. It's all about what do you want to do today, and just planning it kind of aloofly. Is that a word, friends? Aloofly. Let's be more aloofly. So really what I found near the end of this walk, and this is why I say, if you can't sleep it off, walk it off. Oops, that was close. Is I realized that I just have to accept the quiet of today. Enjoy those birds, some that are attacking me. There's some huge winds, and it's probably going to be a snowstorm day. And just enjoy it as it comes, you know, and do the best I can with what I've got. I have so much to celebrate today. I have my two sons with me. I have a vehicle that I can drive and get around in, and it's actually quite nice to drive in. A little expensive. And the house is full of food. We have plans, and it's Father's Day tomorrow, a beautiful day that I'm going to celebrate both with my kids and with my father. I'll make sure I call him first thing in the morning once I know he's awake. My father is 86 years old, and my mom on Monday would have turned 88. So, but she died 3.5 years ago. So I really have a lot to celebrate. I have a lot to be thankful for, and I have each and every one of you as well. And I just can't say enough. Hey, Mischievous Barbecue, you made my day today. I can't say enough about how this weird online friendship, relationship, kinship that happens because of YouTube, because of WeedTube. I just find it unusually satisfying that at any time when other things don't work for me, I can talk to all of you and I find some solution. Nothing ever will be fully solved, but this is such a cool house behind here. I'm going to end here with this spooky house. If you look up, there is a skeleton. The yard is messy. That skeleton's been there forever. Trees overgrowing it. I do not know if people live there. I've never seen anyone. I love those kind of homes. You know, we had one in Vancouver. When I was growing up, most of my growing up was in Kelowna, BC. But when I was younger, up until grade 5, I was in Vancouver. And I remember 2 blocks from my house on Quebec Street, just off Main and 33rd, was this old house. We called it the witch's house. And although there was an old woman living in there, she was just an old woman. But it was run down and ragged and ugly, and we used to think that's because it's haunted and she's a ghost. And now that I'm older, I realize things like that are just because somebody ran out of money. That's all it is. I know after owning a house for almost 20 years, I just couldn't keep up on its repairs. So, and the person who bought it from me a year ago still has not sold it. So, go figure. I've rambled for a long time. I'm going to let y'all go, and I'm going to finish this beautiful walk on this beautiful day. Peace and cheers. Love and harmony. Keep on attacking that anxiety from within. Peace.